Hello guys, how are you? I hope we always be given help and protection by Allah wherever we are. By the way, we are going to talking about the coronavirus. How do the coronavirus attack the human body? And how do we protection ourselves from the coronavirus? Let's discuss. This coronavirus, called Covid-19, took place first in the city of Wuhan, China, and has now been found in various countries, including Indonesia. Covid-19 attacks the respiratory system in humans, whether it's upper or lower. The reason for the outbreak is that there is a black market in China that sells pet meat and snakes. Coronavirus is a new virus called coronavirus 2019 or 2019 nCoV. It's included in the same strain as the virus that causes the severe acute syndrome or SARS and Middle East respiratory syndrome or MERS. Early symptoms such as irritable cold and could require special tests in order to get accurate results. Okay, so we are going to talking about how the coronavirus attacks the human body and how do we protect ourselves from coronavirus. Okay, let's go. How does this virus infect people? The virus spreads through saliva dripping from someone's mouth to the choking or sneezing, which then enters the person who is nearby through the mouth, nose, and eyes. The virus then enters the nasal line and the mucous membrane at the back of the throat, attacks itself to a receptor in the cell, and begins to grow there. It has a protein with sharp point that allows a virus to stick to the cell membrane, from which virus genetic material enters the human cell. The genetic material then fights the metabolism of the cell and makes the cell fall away from the body's health but make copies of virus. How does this process cause respiratory problems? As the virus develops, they begin to infect the cell around it. Symptoms usually begin in the back of the throat, consisting of diarrhea, throat pain and cough. Then the virus quickly spreads into the root canal, into the lungs. This process makes tissues in the lungs, making it more difficult for the lungs to supply oxygen and transport carbon dioxide out. Swelling in the lungs and lack of oxygen in the blood makes it air filled with fluid. Thus in itself, pneumonia could appear. This may give a patient trouble breathing so that he needs a ventilator. A few steps can be taken to prevent a coronavirus infection, among other things. First, wash your hands properly. Proper hand washing is simple, yet effective way to prevent the spread of the 2019 nCoV virus. Wash your hands with running water and soap for at least 20 seconds. Keep the hand thoroughly washed, including the back of the hands, the wrists, the gaps between the finger and the nails. Afterwards, dry them using a tissue, a clean towel, or a hand dryer. Two, using masks. Many use cloth masks to prevent coronavirus infection, which they are not necessarily effective. In general, there are two types of masks that you can use to prevent the transmission of the coronavirus: the surgical mask and the N95 mask. 3. Preserving the immune system. Strong body resistance can prevent the appearance of various diseases. To maintain and improve your resistance, it is recommended that you eat healthy food such as vegetable and fruits, and protein foods, such as eggs, fish, and lean meats. Fourth, applying physical distancing and independent isolation. Physical containment of the compound is one important step in this connection to chain of coronavirus. This can be done by staying away from home, except for urgent or emergency purposes such as grocery shopping or hospitalization. 5. Clean the house and perform regular disinfection. Keeping home clean was also vital during the COVID-19 pandemic. This is because the coronavirus has proved to be capable of surviving for hours and even days on the surface of an object.